students, faculty, and staff. I am Shadonna Gorham, and I'm your host for Beneath the Surface. I'm sitting here with three-time queen, Miss Winston-Salem State University, Miss NBC Hall of Fame, and Miss CIAA, Miss Dontia Barrett. How you doing today, Dontia?
I'm doing great. Shadonna, how are you?
I'm doing good. Congratulations on winning your most recent title, Miss CIAA. You set a goal this year to conquer everything you've put yourself into. How does it feel to not hold one title, but three?
It feels absolutely amazing. I would have never anticipated that, my reign would be this amazing, and I can't do anything but thank God for it, because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be here today and I wouldn't be accomplishing what I've accomplished. So it's really absolutely amazing, and it's mind-blowing completely.
Absolutely. With the campaign season being here and you being a graduating senior, what has being Miss WSSU taught you?
Being Miss WSSU has definitely taught me humility. It's taught me time management, most definitely. I think those things are the two biggest things that it's taught me. I say humility because with everything, you being on such a high platform, people automatically kind of look to you and kind of admire you as a person. So you have to be very humble to take that in, because some people it will, get out of control and it will go to their head. And then with the things that I have accomplished as Miss WSSU, it's done more so. Done things to more so humble me than anything else. And then I say time management, because you have to have time management as Miss WSSU. It's so many things that you're pulled in different ways, and you have to be able to prioritize your student first and everything else second.
Yeah, time management is definitely something that everyone must learn. What has been some of the challenges that you've been faced by being on the Royal Court and being a regular student here at WSSU?
Good question. One of my most recent challenges, I'll say, is being away at during CIAA. So the month of February is extremely busy for myself and Mr. WSSU and the court. I say that because during the first week is the Mr. HBCU competition, the first week of February. So we're out. I was out for an entire week for that in Missouri, and so then you turn around and have CIAA for an entire week. So it's really, really, like I said, time management, keeping my work done, keeping everything together, making sure I communicate that with my professors, and making sure that I have my work done in advance, or either have, study the things that I needed to study. For example, I had two presentations due the day after I came back from CIAA. So I was just trying to get my life together, and it was just, trying to crunch everything in and making sure that I had everything together. So that was a challenge, and that's always been a challenge. But I've definitely done a good job with time management, I would say. Thank you.
You describe your platform as Power Woman, Empower Women. Tell me, what message are you trying to convey with that, and why?
So the message I'm trying to convey with Power Women, Empower Women is, because I am on a platform, as a campus queen, you're automatically looked at as, you're automatically put on a pedestal, right? So campus queens are a lot of times put on a pedestal, but I think you should use that pedestal to empower other women on your campus and in the community, because, if you don't use it for good, I think my biggest thing is community engagement and making sure that, we uplift the community and we uplift the students on campus and the people in the HBCU community in general. And so Power Women, Empower Women is just me encouraging women's empowerment, encouraging community outreach, encouraging sisterhood and unity, and those types of things on the platform that I do have as Miss WSSU.
Speaking of community, you've recently been working with Food Line and CIAA, who sponsor a Rams Helping Hand food drive or food pantry. Tell me, what was the purpose that it serves for the students, and why you decided to do a food pantry?
I think the food pantry is absolutely amazing. I'm really excited that it launched. The purpose is because, I don't know if people know, but we actually, well, for one, I'll start with the city of Winston-Salem being one of the most food insecure cities in the nation. So we struggle with a lot of food insecurity in the city. And then we also struggle with it on campus. We have students who are homeless. We have students who, can't afford a meal plan. So it's really important to have that resource here on campus. So now those students can now come to the Rams Helping Hands Food Pantry to get 5 free items. Food Line has done an amazing job stocking the entire pantry so they can get 5 free items twice a month in exchange for 1 hour of community service per visit. And so it's absolutely amazing. It's a great opportunity. They have everything there. Food Line has done an amazing job with that, and Winston-Salem State has done an amazing job bringing that to the school and to the campus.
So with your term coming to an end, what do you expect from the next reigning queen?
I expect productivity. One of my biggest things coming in, even campaigning a year ago, I was just really trying to get across the message that I'm trying to change the perception of a campus queen from the university's most prized ornament to the university's most influential leader. And so with that comes, you have to be active in your community, you have to be productive, you have to be, doing things on and off campus. And if you can look at your reign and see the things that you contributed to the university, then you've done your job. If you can't look at your reign at the end of your term and you can't see anything that you contributed, then there's a problem. So I would definitely expect productivity and kind of stepping outside of herself to look and see what the campus needs and to make sure that everything she does is selfless and is for the university.
Mm-hmm. So what are your plans after graduation?
My plans after graduation, I tell everybody, ask me again in April so I can give you a specific answer. But no, right now I am in the process of kind of just weighing out my options. Right now, my major goal is to right now work right after. So I ultimately plan to get my master's in my MBA with a concentration in marketing, and so I plan to work for a few years first, and then hopefully for a company that has tuition reimbursement programs. So the companies that I have been talking to, and some of the offers that I do have those programs. So at this point, I'm just trying to kind of pile up everything I can and apply to everything I can, and then narrow it down come April. But I've also applied to graduate school at Wake Forest for their 1-year Master's in Management program. So if I do that, I would graduate next May with my Master's in Management and then begin working. So it's really just trying to weigh the options that I have. So it's exciting, but it's stressful at the same time, but it's good stress.
Yeah, that's good stress. That's exciting. Well, that's all I have for you today. Is there anything else you would like to add?
No, I thank you for having me. This has been a great experience. Thank you.
Well, thank you. And that's all we have for Beneath the Surface. I'm your host, Shadonna Gorm. Until next time.